Welcome to Mitch is a Bad Man. My name's Mitch, and I'm happy to welcome back to the channel for our second little sit down here. VIDEOMATT presents. He's a YouTuber, content creator, journalist, show host, wordsmith, joker, commentator, independent businessman. He's also been described as a bigot, racist, supremacist, asshole, psycho, nutbag, cringe, and now a Karen? I describe him as a chill guy, a decent soul, and someone with whom I often agree. VIDEOMATT, how you doing, bro?
Doing good, Mitch. Thank you. And you know what, Mitch? I am a Karen because I'm caring about my fellow man. When did it become wrong to care about and prevent accidents from happening? Now we just wait for them to happen. And then, we say, oh, fuck, he's dead. Well, whatever. There's only millions more of us. Who cares? Because we're all just a number in this fucking thing. Unless you believe in yourself and believe in going after your dreams and believe in having leaving a legacy for you and for others to know down the road. What I'm saying is, you're right. People think I'm all these things, but I know in my heart what I am, who I am, and it doesn't matter. They can keep their ideas crammed up like in a can of Spam. But I'm opening up right now to you, Mitch, because I appreciate you. You're a good-hearted person. And with people reaching out with all these things that have been happening recently, I much rather just talk with people that I've known to share my story instead of anybody else, because even Rebel headquarters or HQ, they have 500,000 subscribers. They posted one of my videos and they're right away making up lies. And so what I'm just saying is it's just proof that there is fake news and people want the truth. And I think that's why my channel in the last 48 hours, over 2.5 million views. And not just that, in the last 28 days, 5.2 million views, but not even that. In the last week and a half, I'm at damn near 18,000 subscribers. And I have now gained more subscribers in the last 2 weeks than in the last 12 years of my old channel. I mean, people, it looks like they're wanting the truth, and I'm just being myself, showing it. So, yeah, and the Karen thing. So what happened with there is, long story in a nutshell, and then give me your opinion. 260 seconds, so 120 seconds starting now. So a couple of weeks ago, I went with my family. My little brother came down here to visit me. I haven't seen him in a couple of years. So I thought I'd be a tourist and show him the Griffith Observatory, especially since I've never been there and I've been living here for so long. So we went up to the Griffith Observatory. Great place. You get to learn. You get to see Tesla, the Tesla coil. You get a nice view of Los Angeles, the Hollywood sign. Great place for photographs and a great place to have your kids and just a good time. And since it's up there on the top of Los Angeles, there's a lot of trails. A lot of people go hiking and a lot of people take their horses around there. It's really beautiful. I love animals. I love all types. I even dated a girl a long time ago. I showed up to meet her mom. She had all these dogs and the dogs liked me. And for an hour, I was just talking with the dogs and her mom until she was just like in the corner, pissed off. Like, are we going to go on the date or what? So what I'm saying is I love animals. So I was at the Griffith Observatory and I realized that, so there's these horses. There was 4 people on horseback. And you can have horses on the road and shit in New York. People have horses. And actually in New York, people have horses with diapers. Meaning if your horse takes a shit, it's shitting in the diaper, not just over everywhere. Because if you own dogs, people tell you, pick up your dog shit. So you should pick up your horse shit too. Anyway, there's 4 people on horses riding around, and that wasn't the problem. The problem was the staff of the observatory asked them to get off the property and just keep it on the road. And they said, yeah, but they were taking their sweet time. They were taking photos and selfies, and they basically just said, whatever, they fuck you. Basically what I got out of it was like, just fuck you. So I walk over and I was seriously, I videotaped because I already knew it was going to go south. And since anyway, everything happened like manifest destiny, but I'm just saying I was prepared. Meaning I walked over to the guy on the horse. I said, hey, do you have anything in place just in case somebody gets kicked by a horse? Like if a kid runs over or, because we're curious beings. Oh, what's this? Everybody's coming over. And he said, no, I don't have anything in place because, my horse, it's not going to do that. And I said, well, it is a horse. You can train it. But just like people train pit bulls, unfortunately, dude, it's instinct. And that's why, and I'm using that as an example because, everyone's like, my dog won't hurt anybody. Well, you can train them a lot, but shit happens. And so it's about preventing. And since they were just giving the staff a hard time and taking their privilege, I said, fuck it, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to call them out because maybe that's the problem. I need to shut the fuck up. But I was like, no, I'm going to go over there and just ask them a simple question. So I asked the guy the question. He wasn't answering. So this girl comes up. I wasn't even talking to her. I wasn't giving her any mind because I was being respectful of talking to the guy. I wasn't even thinking about going up to the girls. I knew that there was all women around, but I wasn't I went up to the dude.
Hey, hang
I wasn't
on.
going to go.
Can I stop you here? Because I haven't been able to find the original video.
Yeah, stop. Stop me. Go on.
Yeah. What? So first of all, I want to say the 17,000, almost 18,000 subscribers. I saw that just yesterday, and it blew my mind because I was like, dude, 2 weeks ago I was sitting here and you were at like 8. So you've doubled.
Yeah.
You've doubled, and that's badass. That's fucking badass. Secondly, so to just catch up now on the story. So there's people walking their horses through the observatory grounds. Lots of people all around, sidewalks. You can see in the video, I mean, it's all landscaped. This isn't like a nature trail. And so maybe people bring their horses around, whatever, common occurrence, or pseudo common, whatever. They're horses. Yeah. How many were there?
There was four horses.
The four horsemen. But seriously, so right off the bat, I'm going to let you keep going in a second here, and hopefully you can pick up where you left off. Sorry to interrupt you, but so it sounds there were four horses, and you went up, and now some people would have a problem with us saying this, and the way that you had just put it, where you went up and talked to the dude on the horse, they would say that there's some type of, what? So you can only talk to the dude? You don't respect women? But I think I know what you're saying, right? Because you approach the dude or whoever looks like the leader or whatever, because you don't want to seem like a threatening male to the females. All right. So now continue from there.
Thank you. So the girl she rides over on her horse and says, my horse are not going to do anything like that. They're trained, like, go away. Nobody wants you here. And so I started filming everybody, and I was like, give it up for liberal California. Mind you, I'm a registered Democrat. And mind you, I did vote for Kanye West. And mind you, I live in Los Angeles. And mind you, I lived here for 8 years. So it's not like, when I say these liberal people, it was like, wow, dude, like, look how far left you've really gone. Because everybody was just looking at me. There was like hundreds of people just looking at me. And when the woman said, "Go away, Karen," dude, no. You see, Karen, we all equate that to women in their 40s and 50s, mostly Caucasian women that are bitching about things that they shouldn't be bitching about. I give them that. But when she said Karen, she opened up a can of worms because now she's trying to, I went over there just concerned, asking question, and now you're going to try to belittle me on your high horse. So I go, hey, it must be nice to be up on your horse with your Latino privilege. And now when I said Latino privilege, people can take whatever you want, but they got like you got people, political leaders trying to tell you to call people Latina X and all this shit. It's like, no, dude, like, all this woke shit.
Well, and let me stop you there, man. Let me stop you there because what you're saying is I understand, and people like me understand 100% kind of what you're driving at with that little comment. I heard that comment in the video. I was like, that is a good, solid little burn, because all we hear about is the white privilege, right? And now things have gotten so shifted around in the socio-political culture that now this isn't everybody, and this isn't a blanket term, right? But now it's like these oppressed classes. I can't see how getting to break whatever rule you want and still be called a victim against society makes you oppressed. And so that's where I got your Latino privilege line there, because it was like, you feel like you can do whatever you want because I'm a white person and I'm your oppressor and you have the backing of the political elite.
It's the reality. If I was any other color than white approaching the situation, let's just say if I was black, the tables would have been turned. People would have talked about how she's in the wrong. That's just the truth. The truth is I was a singled out white man out there. The mass media tried to say that I was for people. And by mass media, I mean mass media on YouTube. When you have 500,000 subscribers on YouTube and you're telling people me and 4 white men went up to harass a woman, you're telling lies to your viewers. So fuck you. And fuck everybody out there spreading lies about your boy Video Matt, even No Jumper. Hey, Adam22, I heard you're a pedophile, bro. Yeah, no, fuck No Jumper, and fuck all these people using me for clicks and views. No. And I don't make any money from my videos. I just want to make one thing fucking clear. I haven't got a dime from YouTube. I got some donations from people, but I never get paid. I've been doing this for over 23 years making videos. It's just now everybody wants to make them, and it's cool, but don't come over here and try to get up on my grill. And what I'm saying is people took bits and clips of that video to try to push their own narrative about me being a straight white male. And I'm saying if I was any other color than white, it wouldn't be going down the way it went down, all right? And I'm just making that known fact. So when she got on her high horse, and that's why I said it. And I said it a couple times because sometimes when I say something good, I know it's good. And I'm like, damn, get off your high horse, woman. And so she charged at me on her horse. She rode up on her horse. I got right behind the horse too, and that was stupid. But I did it purposely, though, and I think God was watching me because I could have been kicked all the way to Timbuktu. But that was my point. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't touch a horse. What if somebody's just spun out? I'm just saying shit happens. Don't be blaming me putting your horse's ass everywhere because I got behind the big old thing. And what I'm saying is, she rode off. She got on there. She said her privileges. She started making about having the same privileges as me. And I said, no, you don't. I don't have the same privileges as you because what I'm saying is, Mitch, I live in Los Angeles. I see everybody of every color driving Teslas, driving BMWs, living expensive cars, living that life. And what I'm just trying to say, as I see in my reality is, when you have a lot of money, you got privilege. It doesn't matter what color or shape you are, you got privilege. And what I was just trying to tell her on her horse, because no poor people own a fucking horse, Mitch. Yeah, I'm sorry, poor people don't own a fucking horse.
There are no poor equestrians in the Western world.
So get off your privilege, and that's all I was saying. Fuck the race. I was just saying, you got your privilege too, Latino woman, and I'm right here calling you out on it. And she didn't like the truth. And then the other guy, the video camera videotaping me, I was like, he told the security, oh, look, he's going to get mad at me. No, I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm going to use this time to promote Video Matt, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Video Matt presents. Go eat that shit up. And what I'm saying, all these people talking shit are actually helping the algorithm because they're communicating, they're engaging. And one rule of thumb with content creating, people all know this, it's engagement. And the more these guys keep engaging with their negativity, no wonder I haven't been popping off all these years, Mitch. Being highly positive, I guess, isn't what people really like. No. So they want to get that stuff. They want to get that little confrontation. And what I'm just trying to say, dude, at the end of the day, I wanted people to feel something through these videos I've been doing. And it sounds like they're feeling some type of way. And I'm just saying I'm myself. And I appreciate people like you for understanding I'm me and when I talk, you know what I mean? Just so that's the whole thing. And then I knew it was going to go live, dude. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I posted I knew it. Okay. And I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? And then No Jumper and all these people spreading lies. Look at, and I'm just bringing them up because it's like, look at these big platforms. And I just want to say something. You go to Social Blade if you're a content creator. They tell you everything about go to Social Blade if you have it. You can type in your YouTube account, and what it'll do, it can give you statistics on projections on what your channel could be. I've been using it the last 10 years, and what I'm saying is No Jumper. So for just example, in the last month of all the stuff going on, my channel now is being compared to channels that have millions of subscribers because of the views and everything. Even though my channel only has small amount. The algorithm equates my channel to be up on the level as these other ones because of the interaction that is happening, even though, I've been deleted and canceled and everything like that. You know what I mean? And then I compared it to No Jumpers just for the hell of it the other day because No Jumpers has been getting a lot of flack with their racist shit, really being racist, having hosts on their show be racist about Asians and shit. And dude, they are losing so many subscribers a day, they were actually, anyway, they're going, I'm telling you as a content creator too, because we can get down on ourselves wondering what's going on. Use this tool because you can compare your channel with others. And it's about just trying to learn what are they doing different. It's called Social Blade and it really helps. And it also helps when you got people like No Jumper with millions of subscribers spreading hate about you. And then you see them declining and then you see you're going up and you're just staying true. Yeah. And I'm just saying because you get lost in this. I've been getting people say they want to kill me and shit, Mitch. People come to my house and all this. It's been crazy the last couple of months. Even with the homeless thing and just there's all those videos. People are saying they want to kill me. Why? So I'm just telling you, never give up and Social Blade. Check it out.
Hell yeah. I'm absolutely going to check out Social Blade. After our conversation, I might have to text you. Or if you could remember, if you could do me a favor and text me that'd be awesome. I will. I want to highlight again, back to just the Latino privilege comment and then all the unpacking you did there on the privilege stuff. I mean, look at how the internet immediately turned it into race baiting. And of course, how many, oh my God, I love your piece. Hell yeah. Was that a double cheeseburger? Big Mac? What do you got going on there?
Dude, it's like, it reminds you of the Big Mac, but double cheeseburger. You know how us Americans do it, 100% Angus beef, motherfucker. But yeah, you like it, all these guys are taking it to switch their own narrative, and it's right there. It's like, through my experience, you're seeing in real time that fake news is real just through my experience. And you know me.
Oh yeah.
So you're getting at or no?
No, yeah, well, it's exactly what I was getting at, because from the moment I became a tribe member, you're following known as the tribe, the highly positive tribe for anybody out there listening. It was just watching your content. That was the thing. It's like, this guy is real. He's a little zany, but he's real. He seems like he has a kind soul. And from everything that I can tell is this guy is from a diverse work and social background, doing diverse things and projects with a diverse cast of characters, associates, collaborators, etc. It was like I look at it's just hilarious, the race baiting and he's racist or XYZ phobic or whatever. It's like, this guy, there's no way. How are you getting that impression? I don't get it. Now, I want to tell you. So I grew up on a farm. I'm very familiar with how to conduct myself and, move around and direct sheep, hogs, cattle. Less experience with cattle and less experience with horses, but I know how to act around them. Here's the thing. I can see why somebody would label you being a Karen in that instance. I'd say that. Like, I could see the reasoning. Someone might say, "Hey, you're being a Karen," right? Because it sort of is like what a Karen is, right? Like they start bitching about shit that doesn't, that they're not involved in, and that nothing's happened, but they're bitching about something, that whatever. So I can see that argument. I disagree with the veracity of the claim that you're being a Karen. I'd say, yeah, I can see how you can be a Karen, but however, horses are a big deal. Being around them is a big deal. And when you're out in public, just trotting around 4 horses in a crowded public area, man, and I think you said this in your video, a little kid runs out of the fucking ice cream stand all excited with their ice cream cone, fucking does a loud scream while they're running past the backside of a horse, hoof to the noggin, dead. Boom, dead.
Not even just that. The horse took all the shits and they said, yeah, that's our privilege. We're not cleaning it up. And also, she said I was harassing them and told the rangers I was harassing them when clearly it's 4 people on a horse. I'm just one person. Yeah. But they said that. Yeah. So anyway, and her TikTok, she only had 50,000 TikTokers. Now she has almost 100,000. And all my videos she did of me, they have about over 15 million views. And it leads you to question, was she just doing that shit for her TikTok and shit? You know what I mean? Like, people said, all right, but she's the one that used all this stuff. And now she's also telling people to find out who I make music with. Like, she's trying to keep it going because it was like a drug. She's been there for so long. She got all this attention and now she still wants it again. And she's trying to figure out a way to do it when I've just been gradually doing it. Now I'm getting it all at once, but there's been spurts of it. And so I think I can manage it, but I'm just saying she's reaching, bro. But yeah, keep going. Sorry. I just wanted to let it out.
Yeah, well, 100%. And that's what I want. I want you to let it out. And that's what I 100% agree with. I mean, and then again, I can absolutely see someone being like, okay, Matt's being a Karen and Matt's doing this for views or whatever. But that'd be one thing if I did that. If I was in your situation and I took out my phone and did that. You do this type of content, though. Do you know what I mean? Like not Karen content. That's not what I'm saying. But you have your phone out and you're recording the world around you. You know what I mean? This is what you do, and you talk to people and you intervene and stuff. And this is, I think, an obvious, just kind of situation that comes out of that little that template sort of deal. You know what I mean? So. It's not like you were like, oh, I'm going to fucking get these people and get all the fucking views on there. It doesn't even make sense from a motivational standpoint. What, people are going to love me for fucking calling out, people on horses or whatever. That's not, I mean, I'm sure in your head too. That's not like, oh, this is going to be golden content. It's ridiculous. But like you said, you take out the phone because you're already like, okay, this is going bad. Right? So let's get receipts. And I have pulled up here as well. This is what I thought was interesting because I don't know the whole backstory of this chick with her TikTok and everything, but the Rebel HQ video, and this is that Max Burns guy, correct?
Yes.
There's no credit to your channel for this video. Like right. They have, as far as I can see, I mean, there's some of her video and then there's...
I already read YouTube, Mitch, they won't take it down because they say it's free use. Even fair use, even though my videos get taken down, I already sent a claim and I sent the exact minute long clip. I mean, they have exact like a minute. they're using a lot of my stuff and they won't take it down. However, California Insider, they didn't post. They thought it was some other person's video. When I called them out, they gave me credit and they brought me on their show to talk. I'm not saying I want to go on their show, but fuck them and not saying fuck YouTube, but that's kind of messed up how YouTube, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a huge chasm in content rights management. It seems like with internet content.
With a bunch of 500,000 subscribers, you and I get flagged.
Right. There's got to be at some point, you know, within the next decade, something like that is going to have to happen, like kind of a trickle down royalty system in some form or fashion. Obviously, like we've been talking, the last 2 weeks have been a boon for you anyway, right? All press is good press. So that's helped, but still, it's kind of bullshit. And then if I can bring this up a bit, if I can just show, you know, this is the video we're talking about.
Only in Los
and that's my clip. That's my video of me talking.
Yeah, and I can't get the stuff all around the screen to disappear, but you'll see that there's no credit. There's no credit to VideoMatt. It's got this chick's TikTok.
Talk about your privilege. And also, I think it's because the Hollywood sign in the background, right? Like, people are familiar with it. It's another reason why I think it went viral too, right? The location, being in Hollywood, the Hollywood sign, Griffith Observatory. I think all these things are reasons why it also went viral. It's not, you know, it's not just her TikTok. It was a series of things. And as I'm finding out, the reason why my YouTube is taking off is because it's been a series of things over a course of time. And when one pops, it pops the other, then the other. Now it's like a fucking snowball. Now it's filling up all the glasses. Now all 400 of your videos that only had 12 views, now that one of 3 million is trickling into all the others. Now people can't stop watching. And that's what I'm telling every content creator out there.
Feedback loop.
Videos for people now, you're making videos for them later, damn it. So get out of your mind that nobody's watching. They're gonna watch later. That's the whole point. You don't make it for the now, you make it for the later, and then you savor the flavor, and you just sit there and be like, yep, okay. Don't get down on yourself, because content creators, I think, are some of the ones that get down on themselves the most. So much competing, you think, what am I doing this for?
Imposter syndrome.
You know what I mean? Just that one person, dude. Even like you inspire me to want to keep going. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to tell people, like, we're living a dark time, dude. Do what makes you happy. So I like making videos. It makes me happy. I don't give a fuck what it says.
Hell yeah. So, and like you're saying, like the mutual inspiration, like big time, you've been seeing you grow your stuff and then get shut down right after I had, you know, joined the tribe, and then building it back up. And now where you're at, like you said, more subscribers in 2 weeks than in 12 years. A friend of mine that I do Council of Minds with here on the channel, we just started doing this little pod. He is a musician like me, and we were just, you know, spitballing about exactly what you're talking about, the creator frustration. And it really is, I mean, it really is watering your plants. And you've been watering your plants for a long fucking time. You know what I mean? And so, like, when I'm posting videos and, right, like I post a video, maybe, and usually I just try to not marry myself to the concept. I'm like, I'm going to make a video, put it out there. Who cares what happens? But even sometimes when I do care about the content I put out or the song I put out, and it gets like 10, 20, 30 views and kind of caps off there or whatever. Like you said, you don't get down on yourself. You got to think of it in terms of like, that'll be cool when I have a big one later or several big ones, and then people are going back through my content and they're like, oh, this was funny from way back there. You have a catalog of content built up. And people like to watch a creator get better and try new things as they get more invested in their story. So I think you're 100% on hitting the nail on the head with that.
Never stop, Mitch. Just promise you'll never stop making podcasts, even if it's just like once a month. Like, please, just don't, just don't stop. Like, I watch your stuff. I might not comment all the time, but I do watch, and I do look to watch. So I'm just saying, like, oh, also, I need to add your Mitch is a Bad Man to my channel on a list of channels. I got my synthesis one for back in the day. I got my first YouTube, and I have the off-topic one. So I'll add Mitch is a Bad Man, and I'll also add the Sav Did It podcast as well. Those are all also great. But yeah, I'll remember. Sav Did It.
Yeah, I subscribe to Sav Did It as well. I appreciate the hell out of that, man. And I don't know if I can do that. You'll have to teach me how to do that. But I'd slap your channel in there, because I try to shout you out every podcast that we do. I'm always like, you guys got to, because oftentimes the conversation will steer somewhere, and I'll be like, well, this VideoMatt Presents guy, you guys got to check it out, you know? So I'll put it in there, dude.
you know, Mitch, I moved down to LA because I wanted to work in films in Hollywood. And after doing that for a little bit, I realized that wasn't for me. And now with technology, you don't have to be here. And I do think maybe part of this whole thing is because I'm down here in Hollywood. People think this like facade or this illusion, like what it is, but it's not that anymore. They're in La La Land. Literally, people that live in La La Land now are in La La Land because nothing like people it once was, especially in the last 3 years. Mm-hmm. So in a way, I think maybe that's why some people are drawn more to this type of stuff. But for example, Sunny Buds, I just re-released it today since there's a lot more subscribers. You know, I released that a couple years ago. Some people watched it, but nobody really. So I said, fuck it. It's going to be new to all these people. Fuck it, get it. And now people are liking it. So it has more views today than the last 3 years. And who cares?
Yeah.
It's re-release, bitches. So wouldn't it be better if you popped off, but then you had a bunch of other stuff? It would suck, right, to pop and that's all your only video? Now you're trying to scramble to figure out to make content, to figure. The cool thing is, dude, you don't have to change who you are. You just keep making.
Exactly.
I don't have to change me. I'm up here talking with you. I don't have to overthink it. Like, I've been doing these videos just for being me, so I don't have to, like, I can just go live right now if I want. Like, I don't, that's what's so cool. Like, a lot of people have to do, like, they do reviews of people's music and they're just selling somebody else's. They're just being their little slave helping. They're just regurgitating shit. Everybody's just a walking data collector regurgitating everybody else's fucking data. And I'm just, I don't know, man. It just feels good to connect with you, dude. And it's just thank you for allowing me on your platform to tell my side of the story so people can see.
Fuck that, you know? Dude. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. You're talking to a guy with 160 maybe subscribers right now on YouTube. I'm talking to you. I thank you, man, because besides the inspiration too, you being willing and excited to come on the channel and talk to me, man. I appreciate the hell out of you there. I want to double back on something you said too. The regurgitating content. That is something that I do view as a problem, and I think it's case in point right here with this person we're talking about. Her TikTok here, where there's so much stolen content. I mean, some of the biggest TikTok channels, some of the biggest YouTube shorts channels that provide shorts, I mean, it's all just recycling content. I'm a big comedy fan, right? Now, as a comedy fan and consumer, I do enjoy channels like the Notorious P-Pop on YouTube. They clip Matt and Shane's secret podcast and Nick Moen, Adam Friedland show, Come Town stuff. They put up clips from 5 minutes to 30 minutes of podcasts. I enjoy the content while at the same time, ethically, I'm not a big fan of what they're doing. And I'd be kind of fucking irritated a little bit as a creator. It's a double-edged sword, right? Because on one hand, somebody's getting subscribers and maybe being able to monetize a channel based solely off of taking content from you and putting it there. But then on the other hand, if somebody's doing that, then people are getting exposed to your content through a different avenue that your channel might not show up from. And then they're like, hey, what was this from? Let's go find them. I like them. So it's like a double-edged sword.
That's a positive look. I like that. Sorry, that's great. That's a good way to look at it, because I've been seeing that people screen record my video, but it still has the tag, or like you said, people are going to go find. So there is a double-sided sword to this. There is, you want, as you're just organically wanting to grow, you want some of this. It's just, you just want, hopefully the people that go subscribe are the ones that did the due diligence, and they're not just a bunch of 17,000 trolls. You know what I mean? And that's why my VMP highly positive tribe are like Spartans. It's like Sparta, damn it, like back against the wall and slaying off only 300 of them, slaying off thousands of trolls. That's how I envision it, because we got it. If anybody's going to support Video Matt, especially moving forward, especially on the online world where everyone's against you, you're just putting a target on your head, like I am myself, being myself. So I appreciate everybody out there that has my back. And if I can't see your comment, or I can't see it when it's live, and just know that I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, as cheesy as that sounds. Thank you, because I'm getting a lot of flack, and I thank you for all those people that have my back online and in real life. And in real life, dude, my family, I don't want to talk about, I'm the black sheep. I got my wife who has my back, fucking so awesome. And they say the whole rock and everything. And it's true, because, a lot of people, I don't have many friends. I don't have fucking much family, dude. They all think I'm like, what am I doing? My own mom is like, what are you doing? Leave the homeless people alone. It's like, you don't get it. You live up on the fucking hill. You're away from all this shit. You're in your little box. You don't understand. You're watching the TV every fucking day. Dad helped give you everything. Nothing against your mom, but you haven't got out into the fucking world. I've been out in the world for 8 years, seeing it every day, driving around every fucking day. How can somebody tell me what the fuck I'm seeing? How could somebody tell? I'm seeing it. I'm filming it. You know what I mean? Nobody can tell me. I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it with my own eye. You can't tell me this isn't really happening. The decay of America, the falling, the collapsing. I'm seeing it. So I'm just saying, I'm sending out a smoke signal, literally, with hope people get it. And my family and all them, I love them all. I'm not going to hate. Hopefully later on down the road, they come back around and be like, I get what you're doing. But you got to be seen as a hero. A villain. Or some people say you live long enough to become the villain, or you die a hero. I say, fuck it, just do your thing, and the truth will prevail. And so right now I'm looking like a villain, but I have a feeling when people, it'll come. Anyway, the truth will prevail. Whatever. I don't mind being the villain.
And not to compare you to Batman, right? But there's plenty of people that had a problem with Batman, but hey, he was doing some fucking good that nobody else was doing. So what do you want from the man? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's funny that I've been making a lot of like Greek and Roman references in my stuff lately. It's funny that you said the reference to the 300 Spartans backs against the wall. I just all the trolls are coming in. The troll leader comes in. He's like, our comments will block out the sun. And you're like, then we will fight in the shade.
Yeah, dude, so fucking awesome. Oh, dude.
Hell
It's
yeah,
just.
man.
I want people to know, man, use these devices for good. And I'm figuring out, sending a signal for years, people are starting to resonate. And now it's like more now than ever, I got to really be myself and show people, even with people watching, are you going to switch up? Are you going to, but I will say this, I don't have a job now. I had to sell my company. I had to move on. The industry this all started because I gave hundreds of thousands of dollars to a city that's supposed to use that money to fix our cities. I sold cannabis legally. They taxed me to the fucking brim. I sold legal weed over to 10,000 people since 2017. I've sold weed to over 10,000 people and gave the city of Los Angeles over $100,000 just in the last couple of years alone. That's why I had a bone to pick. That's why I picked up my phone. That's why I started filming all alone. And that's why people don't like the resonating tone, because I am so fucking pissed off that I had to stop going after one of my dreams just because we're getting fucked in the corporate chats. And anyway, long story short, corruption. So you bet your ass I'm going to call out Karen Bass. I'm going to call out all these guys for these programs that aren't there. I got my documentary coming out. We got actual facts. I got people working in these programs, shedding light on the corruption. It's all a fucking lie. They're all laundering the taxpayers' money. And now they piss me off. They want to take away my dream. It's time to expose. And that's why my channel turned into this Walking Dead thing, because I don't want to be known for this. I want to be known for the Sunny Buds and the videos and the white noise and not this. But you know what? Fuck them, dude. Fuck them all, because we're all getting fucked and left behind, and we're leaving behind our elders. And this is not a place that my grandpa went and fought and got a Purple Heart for. Sorry, if you would have told him back then in the day that he would die and it would be like this, I don't think the guy would have went to war. He probably would be like, I'll go live somewhere else, or I'll hide out. Nobody fought back then to see what's going on today, or they would have lived their life better. They wouldn't have died for us to do this. If you said in 40 years from now it's going to be like this, I'm pretty sure people would have been like, fuck you. If that's the case, I'm just going to go to another country. And that's the truth. So I just want to say something right now. It's called Blink of an Eye, and it goes like this. I wrote it about my grandfather the night before his funeral. You were gone. Blink of an eye. True war hero, same man that I hope to soon be. Grandpa, my man, in my heart, you swim free. Only if I knew then it was the last time I would see you again, I would have handed you my hand, paper, and pen. Not just a family member, but a dear friend. Giving me the courage and will to keep believing in myself. Live your life like a book on someone else's shelf. Your battle was won, mine has just begun. You give me courage and I'll never run. I'll never back down. I plant my roots into the ground. I stand up tall. I grow to be the one who will rise above it all. Your body won't appear, but your energy is near. Clean mind, open ear. It's you, Grandpa, I hear. So I can't forget that voice. It's my choice. I'm ready to choose. This battle, our fight, we will never lose. You were gone, blink of an eye. True war hero, same man that I hope to soon be. Grandpa, my man, in my heart, you swim freely. And I'm just saying, people went to fight. You go after your own dreams nowadays, and we got to fight for our fucking thing. And so whenever I think about my grandpa and stuff like that, I think, what am I fighting for? What am I doing? And so I found out at 36, going to be 37 soon, what is my purpose in life? My purpose in life is to do what I'm doing with you right here, connecting, use this device to connect people around the world, be myself, and show people to be themselves, and to show people, well, look what happens when you want to be yourself, when you want to make your community better, when you want to make a place a safer place. Look how society treats you now, and that's what I want people to know. Look at the ass backwards we become, where you just want to make things a little nicer and safer. Just because I don't have kids, Mitch, doesn't mean I don't want it. I want to have a place for other people's kids. Those are going to be the future. Why can't they be safe? Just people say, if you don't feel safe, move out. Why do I have to move? Why can't I stay and make it better? So I just want to say, this is the society. So everyone be on your guard. You know, that's why I say in my song, Walking Dead, watch your vicinity, cosmic represent, because you got to look around, because the country's going loco. And so, yeah, man, that's just, so yeah, just thanks, bro. Thanks.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, man. And beautiful poem, by the way. We have about 5 minutes left. I want you to hang on here as we sign off, because I got one thing I got to ask you off the record before we wrap it up, man. But yeah, and as one final point for me, on what you said, you see a lot of Facebook comments when you get into the comment section, or not Facebook, but any social media comment section, comments on videos. Like you said, why do you care? What? You have kids? Then why do you care? Oh, are you part of that? Why do you care? When it comes to all sorts of this social politics stuff. And it's such a cop-out. It's such a BS excuse, because sure, there are some issues where it's fair enough to say, why do you care? But a lot of this stuff affects everybody and the future. So like you said, I don't have kids. But what? So I shouldn't care at all about the condition of childhood in society, about children, and what they're exposed to and how kids are raised, because that's the future. I mean, not to sound cliche, but children are the future. That kind of stuff just drives me nuts, man. So I think you hit the nail on the head. I'm going to wrap it up here so I can ask you a quick question as we wrap things up. But once again, Video Matt Presents, joining me on the Mitch is a Bad Man podcast. Awesome. Getting the lowdown on the latest controversy. His channel's growing. So get the hell over there and subscribe to Video Matt Presents and the Off Topic Show. Matt, any other plugs?
White Noise on Spotify, anywhere where music is streamed. That's White Noise with a Z. I released my latest song featuring Cosmic, produced by Sav Did It. It's called Walking Dead, available now. I released that on February on Valentine's Day. And the Twitters, Instagrams, Video Matt Presents. Just never doubt yourself. I say doubt is fuel. Doubt is fuel to the flame. If you doubt yourself, you're out of the game. And stay high, stay positive, stay highly positive. I can't say enough how if it doesn't matter what the world, if they're back, just believe in yourself and turn on that light. And sometimes you got to put things on the back burner. Just never turn off the burner completely. It's all right to put it on simmer. That way, when it's time to put it on high, you'll be ready. But never turn off your burner. Just keep it simmering, okay? Keep it. I've been slow cooking like a crock pot. Now I'm here to give you guys all I got. So thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mitch. Really. What's the question you wanted to ask?
Well said, Video Matt. I appreciate it.